Good evening, happy Friday, and welcome to Talk Yarny to Me. This is going to be another really quick one just to show you guys something that I finished because, one, I'm really tired, and where was I going with this? I'm really tired. Here, can you tell? But I wanted to record this at least while it was still officially March, because technically this is a finished object for like a March challenge. And then you probably, even if I upload it tonight, it won't be done probably by before midnight. Maybe it will, but we'll see. I at least want to get it recorded though. So what I wanted to show you was I worked tirelessly this week, and by tirelessly I mean not a whole lot at all on this, but it's the only thing I focused on. And I finished my book cover blanket for Rosanna's book cover challenge. So it's based on the cover for To Kill a Mockingbird, which if I remember, I will pop up here so you can see if I nailed it. I didn't nail it. So this green is not the right green. But it's the closest thing I could find when I went to the store without spending a fortune. But it is a granny stripe blanket. And it was, it's a granny stitch, so something that I've done a ton of a lot lately. Between you can see it over there on the couch, my big granny square blanket with the Simply Soft, and my it's upstairs, my cardigan, and now this. So I think I'm granny squared out for a while, unless I just come up with something that it's perfect for. But it's a granny stitch, which is slightly different because you're gonna go back and forth. So what I did, I can't even get it all in the frame here. I'll hold it up real quick. I'm gonna pop a picture up too, but holding it up. So it's like a 50 by, like the short side I know is right around 50 inches. So this is like, and then it's really wide though. Cause I just chained and chained and chained until thought it was long enough. So this is like wide enough to stretch across my queen bed. But it's only like 50 inches. So it's good to like lengthwise. If I fold it lengthwise and sit on the couch or whatever, like I can kind of like cover up my feet. So that's it. So this is all I'm gonna show you. I did, I like this pattern because like the stripes, you got your main color, and then like the stripes are fully enclosed in the main color because I added this row on each end, here and here. I will let you in on a little secret though. So I ran out. This is made with Pound of Love, which is, I don't remember how many yards, but a little bit over 1,000, right? So this is always limited by the amount of the red that I had, and I ran out. I had enough to make the blanket, but I ran out while I was doing the first border side. So I started at red at the bottom. This could be done so much better. So is this all? So here's the bottom, right? Started with red. It's actually upside down. So I started this way, right? So I started with red down here. This looks insane. And then I ended with red up here. So when I did that, then I just kind of did like a regular granny square over here. Let's end it over here. Yes, over here. And just kind of, no. I'm confused. Where did I end this? I ended it here. All right, anyway, whatever I did, I guess it's gotta be, whatever side I did, I think it's over here, which is weird. Why would I don't know why I did this here. I don't remember what I did. And then I rounded the corner. That's all you need to know, right? And started going up the side. And then I made it about halfway. So before I ran out. So this is it. All right. So I came from here. How did I do this? Here around this corner and started coming up this side. And then I ran out. And so you can see the difference there. So this is what I had left of the Karen Simply Soft in the color Autumn Red. It's the closest thing. I might could have gone and dug around in my garage and found something like slightly closer, but this was like literally still on hand in the house. That's a little nibble of an end I need to reclip. I'm gonna wash it and clip the ends again. because I haven't washed it yet. So I did that, came all the way down to this end, and then cut it, and then came over here and did the same thing. So the two short sides, for the most part, are like a different color. But, I mean, it's noticeable, but it's not that noticeable. And it's not going anywhere. I figured I was going to keep it for, like, sitting around on the couch. But I finished this Wednesday night. And yesterday I was so tired. I finished it except for weaving in the ends. And then on yesterday I came down here after like my husband went to sleep and then dinner, and while my son was doing homework in the other room, and I sat on the couch and I just dozed off. So like right here. Here, can I get my finger there? Bam, leaning on this pillow right here, dozed off with the thing in my lap, and I just could not be bothered to get up and sew in the ends. So I just was like, I wasn't even all the way asleep either. It would be one thing if I was like snoozing good, but I was just like there, just laying there catatonic for a couple of hours, and then went upstairs. So today I weaved in all the ends. And my son was down here with me while I was doing it, and I was like, what do you think of this blanket? And I don't remember what he said. He was like, who's it for? And I was like, well, it's not for anybody. And I was like, do you want it? And he was like, yeah, I'll take it. I didn't think he'd want it, actually. But oh well. So he says he wants it. He has like he likes blankets. He does not get hot. Like, we had our AC go out over the summer. I think I told you. I don't remember if I mentioned this before. So we had our AC go out during the summer, like in the middle of a heat wave. And so I went and bought some fans at Walmart and just like pointed them at each of our beds. And I told my son, I was like, just, when you sleep, I was like, you're gonna have to open the window and just sleep with the fan pointing at you, and like take most of your clothes off. I was like, just sleep in your underwear or sleep in shorts. But he likes, because he's like, he'll wear full pajamas all year round. And I was like, it's too hot for that. And I was like, don't get under the covers if you can help it. Or I don't know if I told him that. I can't remember if I told him that, but I definitely was like, take your clothes off. And I'd come wake him up in the morning, and he'd be under, he has like his comforter, and then he has this like Pokemon kind of thin fleece blanket that I got him for Christmas a couple years ago. And then he has a knit blanket that I made him with Karen Jumbos a few years ago. So it's a thick one. It's like a 5 weight, right? Maybe a 4, but it's good and thick and heavy. So he will stack them up on top of each other, and he'll sleep under all of them. So I'd wake him up, like it'd be 100 degrees in our house, and he's under all 3 blankets. And he's always been a sweater since he was a baby. Maybe that's why he doesn't get too hot, because he just sweats it all out. I don't sweat much, so I'll get hot when I sleep. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, I can use another one, extra one on my bed. And I was like, all right, you got 3 already, but okay. So it'll be for him. I was kind of like thinking, can you see this one? Which way do I go? This way. Thinking to put it, we don't actually use this recliner here, but I figured it would look good on there. And then I usually will have like the big blanket I made on this couch here, but it never, you see how the cat loves it. You see him? He loves a granny stitch blanket. He was like curling up on this one while I was still working on it. I had to keep kicking him off. But I usually will keep that, like drape that. It's too big to like really drape nicely over the back of the couch, but I'll usually try to put it on there nicely so it looks okay. And then we have like the love seat for this. So I was like, I figured it's either go on a love seat here, a little tour of my living room, or on the recliner here that we never use. No one has sat in on that chair for months. And the other one even uses this room. It's a nice, that's my spot over there where the cat is. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so my son will have it, so he'll have it in his room. So he'll have a new one. My other son's blanket, which I have not restarted yet. I guess that's my new thing now. Right there you can see that's my friend's blanket. I was working on that some more. That's close to done. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna hyper focus on, and then that'll be done. And then my son's blanket. Oh, and that baby blanket, I gotta do that. I gotta hyper focus on both of those. So anyway, this will go in there. And then my younger son, or my youngest, I gotta do his blanket. So then I'll probably do the oldest a blanket too, just to make it even. Their grandma, my two stepsons, their grandma makes them blankets and stuff. And they usually like them and they'll use them. So I think they'll appreciate it. And obviously my youngest will, because he asked for it. And our oldest probably will too. So I probably will, because I used up all the red, but for the green and the black and the white, like I still have a whole lot. So maybe I'll use those colors and maybe do him like a 10-stitch blanket, like my son's. I guess it's so weird. I can't call him like the middle child because they're only 6 months apart. Like they're both 12. So it's weird. I'll say my stepson's the oldest, but then it's weird to say my son's the middle child because they're the same age. But yeah, maybe I'll give them nicknames or something. But yeah, so I'll probably end up using what's left of those to make him a blanket. I was just like, I have to find something to go where it's like, I'm not buying another pound of love to do, you know, how much is this? This is 50 inches each. So what's that? A couple of feet, like 4.5 feet, 5.5 feet. You know, that it wouldn't have even been worth it. I wish I threw away the little scraps already, I think. But both of them, for like the pound of love in red, I had like a little ball, maybe this big left. And then same thing for like the Karen Simply Soft, it was like even a smaller ball. Like it was yarn chicken to the max. But yeah, that's just want to show you guys this. It's done. I can go throw it in the washing machine now, and get this video up. So technically I finished it in March. I will link Rosanna's, she made a really beautiful, very, very beautiful blanket for hers. It's like a leaf motif. It was really pretty. I might steal that, you know, because the leaf, she had the leaves where like the stems, like the bottom of it, like they came up like this. So if this is one leaf, this is another leaf, this is very bad, just go watch a video. They came up like this though. And they look like my son is, he's like, his current obsession is Spider-Man, like especially the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. And like, you know how, if you know Spider-Man, the eye, when he has his mask on, like the eyes are kind of slanted up a little bit, and the way that her leaves look, it looked just like Spider-Man eyes. And I was like, I could use those. I could use these colors except for the green and make my son like a Spider-Man eyes blanket. And he'd love it. But now he wants his blanket, so we're good. He don't need a new blanket. By the time I finish that, he'd have a new obsession. So yeah, but I'll link her video below because hers is really beautiful. And I knew it would, because she does great work. I know she watches these videos too, so you did great work. I think I left a comment on your thing already, but I'll say it directly to you. I loved your blanket. It's beautiful. I will definitely, probably at some point, steal that whole idea and make something similar, but no time soon. I think I have to catch up on a bunch of other projects before I start anything new. So if I start something new, y'all gotta keep me honest and be like, Zuri, you didn't finish your son's blanket, you didn't finish the baby blanket, you didn't finish your husband's sweater. I still haven't shown y'all that. I haven't finished my husband's sweater. Maybe I'll show y'all this week. But yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm ready to start de-stashing. I always said like, I got all this yarn, and I don't want to, I know I will never use it in my whole lifetime. Use it all, even if I never buy another ball of yarn. But I hadn't been ready to let some of them go. But I think I'm ready to let some of them go. So what I think I might start doing is just pulling out some yarns that I have, like, don't have good ideas for, and let y'all give me the ideas. If you give me something I love, or if you come up with something that I can do with it, then I'll keep it and I'll do that. And then if I don't, I will give it away. Probably not in a giveaway, but I'll probably donate it. I don't know if I'm ready to do giveaways or if I ever will. But yeah, okay, let me go to bed. I am looking at myself and I look exhausted. Trust me, I'm feeling great. I had a great week at work. I finished 2 projects that have been keeping me busy for like the last 3 weeks. I'm done with them and they went great. And this week, did I take down our net worth this week? No. This is like 1 week. It's like I want to really do one of those signs sometimes that like at work and be like, you know, those like factory signs, like such and so many days without an accident. Like I legit want to be like 7 days without taking down the whole network. So I took down the whole network in Atlanta last week, and that was like a week after I took down. I did a thing. Yeah, I've had like a string of just bad outages that were like can be traced back to me. So I was like, I need to lay down this week. So I ended the week on a win, and so yeah, I'm feeling great even though I'm tired. So I will talk to you guys sometime next week. I probably don't have nothing else going on like this weekend worth talking about, so I won't be back this weekend. But someday next week I'll be back on and hopefully have some progress on something to show you. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.